Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I figured I would make another video about more sustainable ways how to live, and I decided to talk about being cruelty-free and what it means. Cruelty-free means that not the product nor any ingredients in the product are tested on animals. I find a lot of people mistake cruelty-free with vegan, which is not the case. The vegan product can still be not cruelty-free because vegan just means it doesn't have any ingredients of animal origin and says nothing about how the product has been tested. And I have actually seen a lot of bigger brands do this technique to maybe fool their customers, because being cruelty-free is getting more and more popular nowadays, and I have seen a lot of big brands do this, marking their products as vegan in fooling people like they are more sustainable or more eco-friendly or cruelty-free, and I just think it's so wrong. But that's part of why I'm making this video, to bring out the difference between these two. You may now ask, how do I find that product is cruelty-free? And that's actually somewhat easy if you want to be 100% sure. Search for Leaping Bunny logos. There are, I think, 3 official Leaping Bunny logos. I will try and put them on the screen. Brands have to go through some serious stuff to get these logos, to get verified as cruelty-free. So if the brand has logo like this, you can be 100% sure the brand is cruelty-free. Alternatively, you can search the brand on website leapingbunny.org, crueltyfreekitty.com or ethicalelephant.com. I'm sure there are maybe some other websites like this, but these are the 3 I know of. And besides that, always when I'm not sure if something is cruelty-free, I just type the name of the brand, is cruelty-free, and usually I find answer pretty quickly. EU laws are against animal testing. However, even if the brand is based in Europe, but it sells in mainland China, the products have to be tested on animals when sold to mainland China. So the brand may not need to test the products for Europe, but it has to test products for mainland China, because the testing on animals in China is mandatory. So therefore, the brand is not cruelty-free. I heard of some brands that lost the Leaping Bunny logo because they decided to sell to mainland China, and therefore they had to start test on animals. And of course, the EU products may not be still tested on animals, but they still take part in it in some way, and therefore they can't be marked as cruelty-free. Then there is this one controversy of some cruelty-free brands that are under non-cruelty-free brands. Hear me out. For example, NYX Cosmetics is cruelty-free, but it's under L'Oreal, and L'Oreal is not cruelty-free. It is okay for some people to support these brands, to show the bigger company that there is like a demand for cruelty-free stuff, but other people decide not to support these brands because they still give their money to non-cruelty-free company. And honestly, I think it's up to you how you feel about it. I personally, when I have the chance, I of course much rather support the brand that is like completely independent and cruelty-free, but on the other hand, there is a lot of stuff which I can't afford from smaller brands, or the smaller brands are not as accessible to me. So I buy them from brands like this, for example, from NYX Cosmetics, and I don't see anything wrong about it, but some people do. That's just one controversy tied to cruelty-free brands. Now, when you heard this info, hopefully it was understandable. You may want to know how to become cruelty-free. And my advice is take one step at a time. Nobody expects of you to throw away all your makeup and all your products and buy a whole bunch of new ones that are cruelty free. Of course, if you have any, use up all non-cruelty free products, but don't repurchase them. Or if you are not comfortable in using them anymore, you can give them to your friends or family. I did this quite a lot because I just wasn't comfortable in using some of the stuff anymore, but I still didn't want to throw it out, so I gifted it either to my mom, who used it up, or to my other family and they used it up. Because even though you want to make the switch, you still don't want to create unnecessary trash and to be wasteful, because I don't know, seeing wasteful people just breaks my heart. I can't explain why, but it brings me so much sadness. I hate being wasteful. I just hate it. So always search some different way how to use up the products. For example, if you don't want to use some shampoo, you can use it for washing your brush. For example, I do this a lot. The important bit is don't repurchase the non-cruelty free cosmetics again. Another thing you can do is to search dupes of your favorite lipstick, for example, via Google. For example, you write the name of the brand, the name of the lipstick and dupe into Google, and usually Google comes up with so many suggestions of the same lipstick shade but from cruelty-free brands, and it's really good way to get your favorite lip color but cruelty-free. And this of course applies not just for lipsticks but for other things as well. And my last point in this topic is don't be afraid to try natural cosmetics. You of course don't have to completely switch your makeup and your like shampoos and stuff at once, but just consider trying natural cosmetics. I personally use only local natural cosmetic brands. I may link them down below. The cosmetics smell real nice. It's a lot more efficient. It's a lot more gentle towards your skin. However, the people who are prone to allergic reactions should be aware of ingredients, because like they are really concentrated ingredients, so the people who are allergic to a lot of stuff should definitely read through ingredients. But other than that, the natural cosmetics works much better for me personally, and I'm feeling much better using these brands as opposed to commercial drugstore brands. Now when we have all of this out of the way, I will tell you some of my favorite cosmetic brands that are cruelty-free, and one that is really accessible and at the same time cruelty-free and I use a lot is Essence. We have this brand in our drugstore. It's super cheap, it's cruelty-free, it's awesome. Another brand is Black Moon Cosmetics. They have amazing lipsticks. Then there is Little Cosmetics, which is EU based, and they also have amazing lipsticks and amazing eyeshadows, and they've been coming up with a bunch of new stuff, so they are definitely worth checking out, and they are not super expensive. They are like average, I would say. Then there is NYX Cosmetics. I have mentioned them before. They might not be okay for some people, but I still tend to use them because they are just quite cheap and quite accessible for me, and still they are cruelty-free as a brand. And there are two of the brands which are local to where I live, and I use products from them especially for hair and body, and those are Sauphoria and Kvitok. And both of these are natural handmade cosmetics and they are awesome. And I 100% support local cosmetic makers. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, put them down below. I will try my best and answer them. And I will see you in my next video very soon.